EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today, from the Wetlands, we bring you live second-round coverage of the Florida Classic. Well, if we see more of what we witnessed yesterday, we're in for a heck of a battle these next 3 days as we show you the current leaderboard here on this Friday. Your leader is the former Cal Bear, James Hahn. He's currently at 13 under. Our featured golfer, right in it, just a couple of shots off the pace. That one looking good. It's in the fairway here to start round two. All right, that's a board, but a lot of green between ball and hole. Iona Stephen is at the first green. This for birdie.
And this one probably needs an extra nudge just to get it up that slope, but overall, it's not a difficult one.
And this will be a 5-foot putt here. Okay, that's a good putt. It is in to save par. And she'll remain 2 shots off the pace. And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. Good putt there. It's in for par here at the second. And she'll remain at 11 under par. Next week, the Florida swing continues. Frankie, it's a home game for you. That's always nice as we head to Orlando and Bay Hill for the Arnold Palmer Invitational presented by MasterCard. Always a good week.
No, it certainly is. Get some home-cooked meals, that's for sure, and get to watch people play. I don't know, I just love the finish at Bay Hill. 16, 17, and 18. So many tournaments where things have gone awry over that very stretch. A little short, little left, but inside 10 feet, so even I can't really criticize that.
Okay, nicely done. That's in for birdie here at 3. And she'll move to 12 under par. Now from the bunker.
Yeah, just a little splash out on this par 3.
That is a good-looking pass out of the bunker right there. Got that to stop in a good place, leaving just a few feet for par. Yeah, well done. That's in for par. And she's going to remain a shot back. You can't drive it much better than that. That's the quick pickup of the tee right down the middle. Has to be thrilled with that second shot here to the par 5. Frank got everything out of that.
Yeah, did well just to advance the ball so far down the fairway. And now a fairly straightforward third shot.
And that's going to leave some work, but it'll end up okay. Oh, yes. Plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. And she'll get it to 13 under. Solid, good drive in the fairway. Second shot, good look at the green.
Another example of her excellent balance and timing, and that's a good shot.
Now this for birdie.
Golfers do so much work on starting the ball on line, and it's for this kind of putt, the straight, flat one.
Oh, how about it? A beauty there. It is in for a birdie, and she'll move to 14 under par.
This round's been a clinic so far, and that's another great drive and another good opportunity to make another birdie.
It is one of the more satisfying shots in golf, isn't it? Downwind to a par 5, the second, you knock it on. Chance for eagle.
Certainly shortens up the par 5, that wind at your back, Rich, but you can just surf the wind. Just let that ball carry and just sail towards the green.
Okay, that one's dancing. So now this, right around 25 feet for birdie. Oh, yes, indeed. The line there, perfect. It is in for a birdie. And she'll move now to 17 under. It all looks so simple when you're going good, doesn't it? And that is yet another solid drive. Has to be thrilled with that second shot here to the par 5. Frank got everything out of that.
Yeah, did well just to advance the ball so far down the fairway. And now a fairly straightforward third shot.
Okay, that nothing more than a tap, and that's how this round has gone. Just a sensational display so far. And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either, sitting up in the short grass.
Lovely pitch shot. Just nipped that ball off the turf. Just flew through the air beautifully. Sat down fairly quick as well. Good shot.
Oh, that's how you salvage a hole. Things were going a little sideways, right? But boom, in the hole from off the green. And that is a welcome par. Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here. After a good tee shot, Iona, this her second.
Yes, it's 126 yards left to the flag. The pin up front in the right-hand corner of the green.
I'm not quite sure of that strike, whether they got it all, but ball's just come up a little shy. Outside chance for a birdie.
The pace, absolutely perfect there. Down the slope, it's in for a birdie. And she'll move now to 19 under. Boy, she just seems to be on autopilot right about now. That, another good drive off the tee. That's it. Two solid shots right there, Frank.
Certainly taking advantage of this par 5. Comfortably on for 2.
Oh, yeah. That's how you take advantage of a par 5. It's in for an eagle 3. Superb.
Once again, another great tee shot. I'm starting to wonder how low can you go? And the driving has been simply superb. A little further right, a little further up. That would have been close.
17-foot putt here. You betcha. What a roll there. That is in for a birdie. She'll get it to 22 under par. And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass. No issues there. It is a par here at 14. And that's going to keep this large lead right where it is. Looking for a strong finishing kick here on this Friday to get set up for the weekend, and that another good drive here. That is a marvelous shot. Look at that, Frank. You know, sometimes on a par 5, you're happy to just be home, maybe 50, 60 feet away. You take your 2 putts and move on. Here, you're thinking about eagle, getting out of there with a 3.
Yeah, just imagine if he can roll this one in. What a well-played hole it will be. What a way to feel. Eagle on the previous hole, just swinging easy and just stripes another one. You playing with house money?
Walking the course today, let's bring in Nota Begay the third.
Yeah, she's got 145 to get to the hole. Pin is in the left back portion of the green.
I really like her golf swing, and that's another good shot. She should be happy with that one.
Here we go. This one for birdie. All straight into the cup. Well done. That's a birdie here at 16. And she'll move to 25 under now. That's going to be on the putting surface, and a birdie look straight ahead. And now a putt from 24 feet away. Oh, yes. Plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. And that will move her to 26 under par. Boy, the rhythm is definitely there today. Another wonderful tee shot.
And that's all set up by the big tee shot. You put yourself in that good of a position in the fairway just short of the green, and good things are bound to happen.
Okay, it's a nice finish, a birdie at 18. So another look at the leaderboard, and you'll almost do a double take, Frank, our featured golfer with a commanding lead through 36 holes.
So far, it's just been just a clinic again. I know I use that word a lot, Rich, but it looks like two different players. One at the top and, well, the chasers. Different league.